What's up, folks? How's it going? Whoa, that's too sharp of a turn. Anyways, how's it going? Another beautiful day back here in East Lansing, riding around on the bike. Let's see what we can find. Let's go. You ever just have one of those days where you're just kind of like, I don't know, pissed off, and you don't really, well, I guess I don't know, you just ever have like a day where you're just kind of pissed off? I don't know. That's what I'm feeling today. Is it a bad day? No, it's actually, I mean, look at it, it's gorgeous out. It's a great day. Great day to be alive. We're gonna go for it. It was a little riskier than what I should have done. That was stupid. Don't do that. I won't do that again. I made it, but that was dumb. Anyways, yeah, you ever have a day that you just kind of, just in a bad mood? That's today. Beautiful weather, beautiful day. Today's been a great day. Today's been a very productive day. Still just kind of in a bad mood. Don't know why. But that's okay. You can't let that hold you down. It's something you have to acknowledge and just kind of carry on and keep going. But that's what I'm acknowledging today. And something I've been trying to do lately is when I am in a bad mood, when something makes me angry, right? I've always tried to do the whole Stoic principle of like acknowledge your emotions, but don't let your emotions dictate you, kind of thing. Acknowledge that, yes, I'm in a bad mood today, but that doesn't mean that this is going to control my entire day. You know, find that kind of a balance. Anyways, something that I've been trying to do recently, on top of that, beyond that, is to, how do I phrase it? Okay, so like, let's say, all right, I'm in a bad mood. In that moment, instead of saying, I acknowledge I'm in a bad mood, but that's not dictating my life, trying to understand, like, what is it? You know, why am I mad? So I'll sit there and I'll ask myself, why are you mad? Okay, you know, figure out that answer. You know, not even, in being very careful not to just blame all these external factors or other people or whatever else it may be. Like, why am I actually mad? For example, today I woke up, I was in a bad mood. And, well, it wasn't in a bad mood immediately, but that became a bad mood. You know, so instead of just acknowledging that and being like, okay, I'm in a bad mood, carry on. You know, I was like, well, why am I in a bad mood? Figure that out first, right? Well, I didn't wake up as early as I would have liked to. As early as I should. That wasn't for any other reason besides pure being a lazy fuck, you know what I mean? That was really the, yeah, we're gonna go for it. That's purely the only reason why. And that's not an excuse. That's horseshit. Like, I don't know. I just woke up later and I had to rush through my morning to get to the places I had to go, which I really don't like doing. I don't like that waking up and then rushing right away. You know, I enjoy waking up and then just going into it. You know, it's not like I enjoy waking up and doing nothing, but you know, I enjoy waking up, having a cup of coffee, think about, okay, here's what I need to do today, here's my plan of attack, then make it happen. You know, that's how I prefer my mornings to go. Not every morning happens like that, but you know, that's not a big deal. It's fine that if it doesn't happen like that, but if it doesn't happen like that because I was being a lazy bitch, that matters, right? It's not like a, hey, we got to be here at 6 in the morning, so you know, we got to go kind of thing. That's one thing, and that's not a big deal. But anyways, I'm getting sidetracked here. But you know, so I was already rushing, you know, the whole morning, trying to get all the stuff that I had to get done. And you know, I went out to the living room so that one of my cats puked on the floor. I was like, well, shit, now I got to clean that up. And then that, like, just kind of was like, fuck it. You know, like that one, that kind of, that pushed me over the edge there. So, again, had to acknowledge it. Didn't like lose my shit or anything, but acknowledged it and was like, okay. And I was very frustrated, right? So then I was like, this is a perfect opportunity to try to understand this, right? So that next time this comes along, I don't make the same mistake that led me, or that put me in this position. So I was like, okay, why am I mad? well, I'm mad because the cat threw up on the floor and it's making me late now. Nah, that's not it. Like, come on, let's be honest about this, right? That can't be it. Like, why are you actually mad? Can't blame it on everything else, right? Like, what could you have done differently in this situation? Well, you know, if I'd have woke up when I was supposed to, like when I usually try to, then, you know, if this would have happened, I would have still had that buffer time of, well, okay, you know, I'll take care of this. Like, it's what it is. And, you know, still leave on time, still have everything that I wanted to get done, and have that buffer time, right? A principle I try to implement into my life is, however long I think something's going to take, I try to add 20% extra onto that. And the reason for that is that you allow that buffer, because usually things take a little bit longer than you anticipate. And if that happens, well, you got the buffer. And if you get it done early, well, shit, then you got free time that you can either relax and enjoy that, or you can get more done and speed through the day and have more free time later on in the day to hang out with people, spend time with family, pursue a hobby, whatever it is. So that's something I try to implement into my life. Well, when you wake up late, that 20% extra time is gone. Like, it's gone. So then you're rushing through everything, or at least I am. And that's what I did today. And that's what put me in a bad mood. That's, you know, that's what it is, I guess. I did that to myself. So when I was like, oh, well, the cat threw up and it's making me late. No, that's not it. You woke up late. You chose to hit the snooze button. You knew it. And you knew it in that time that if you wanted this shit done the way it was gonna have to be done, you had to get your ass up, and you didn't. So you can't keep blaming everybody else for the shit decisions that you make. And that's what I was trying to do there, and that's not right. So I had to take some ownership of that and be like, well, I messed up by doing this, and I didn't do this. I should have done this. And then what happened because of my decision, well, the cat didn't throw up because of my decisions, but because of my decisions, I was not able to compensate for this time properly the way I should have. Okay, so what am I going to do about it next time? Don't hit the snooze button, get your ass up. You know, like, this stuff, you know, isn't hard, right? It's not hard. But just that simple thing that I've been doing lately of, okay, well, why are you feeling this way? Okay, well, if you don't like it, what are you in control of that you can change this? I mean, look, if somebody dies, right, and you're sad and you're grieving that, and you're like, well, I don't like this because now they're not here. Well, what could you do differently? I mean, unless if you killed them, you know, like, there's nothing else you could have done. It's what it is. It's, you know, so it doesn't work for everything. But again, that's taking the extreme and trying to apply it to the general, right? And we're talking about this in like the general of, this is like 99% of things. Like 99% of the time, this works. As I was saying, you know, so I mean, we have, you know, again, I guess the lesson of today in this quick 15-minute video, and I'm trying to talk more consistently so I have a lot less editing to do, makes my life easier. I don't know if it makes the video more interesting. You're kind of seeing the same stuff. You don't get all the jumps and everything, which I know usually do better on YouTube, but I'm not in this for the views. I do this, again, to connect with people and ease my troubled mind. Okay. Anyways, let's go over here. Okay, see, now I'm not talking. Now I am falling into the same trap of the thing that I was just saying I don't want to do anymore. Anyways, again, I've always tried to just acknowledge the emotions that you feel, but don't let those dictate your life. But now I'm even trying to go farther than that, to be like, okay, well, why are you feeling this way, and what can you do to avoid that again in the future. Honestly, it's a good practice. I did it just on a recommendation. You know, somebody recommended it. Ryan Mickler, I think, of the Order of Man podcast, I believe, is who mentioned that. And I was just like, hey, you know what, I'll give it a shot. I'm kind of down for almost anything, you know, give it a shot once, just see if it works. If it does, awesome. If not, well, you know, I gave it a shot. It's one less, you know, that's one step closer to figuring out what does work, right? You got to try things to figure out what works for you. You're not going to know what works for you if you don't try anything. So anyways, that's what's worked for me. It might be something that works for you. Give it a shot. You try it for a couple days, you know, and if it works, it works. If not, again, one step closer to figuring out, well, what does work for me? And that's a pretty good place to be. That is a pretty good place to be. Man, valet parking, shit. I'm not that fancy. And I'm on a bike, so I guess that doesn't matter anyways. Thank you, excuse me. I like your dog, by the way. All right, folks, so that's all that I got. Got another 1 or 2 videos I think I got to record today, and I only have 1 battery, so who knows if it'll last that long? I sure don't. Anyways, that's all I got. Let me know what your thoughts are. What are some tactics you have to understand your emotions and your anger and such, and actually work through them, resolve them, acknowledge them? Is it Stoicism? Is it something else? I'm curious to know. Anyways, until next time, have a great day.